And we will see the potential aspects of this relationship. Is it any promising, or what you need to know, what you need to be aware. The reading is usually for single people who are in between relationships, and for people who are waiting for romance in their life and wondering how it will come, in what conditions. So yeah, and it's a general reading. It's not going to resonate or actualize for everyone watching. That's why please check your other astrological associations if you think those are also working for you. This can be your moon sign, rising sign, Venus, Mars, or Jupiter. Now let's begin. How and where it will begin. And we will explore the courtship. We will explore what it adds to your life. We will explore the strengths and foundations. We will explore the challenges and the obstacles, and also commitment and long-term potential in this connection. So let's begin from the first two cards, how and where it will begin. Okay, so we have the Justice and also the Hermit. Just a sec. Hermit and, well, Hermit is also here, so welcome, Hermit. This is for singles. Would you like to join us? But Hermit is a Leo. But I have another cat. He's a Taurus. So now Taurus, Justice and Hermit. Okay, now there is a here in both of the person, both of you, looking for really that soul partner, that cosmic relationship, in a way that people really are looking for it, like the universe will say to them, like, you guys had enough in this lifetime, now here is a good relationship for you to work upon. But Justice telling me it can be a karmic type. With the Hermit, like attracting that karmic relationship, or a relationship which appears, we will see in the cards though, which will prove itself to be really a true satisfaction and a connection which can be really, which can really have that deep meaning. So I feel here the universe is like bringing you together. Justice also, what we deserve, it brings us. And it is important for you at this time to appreciate yourself and your self-worth, okay? And definitely make sure you are keeping your feet on the ground, Taurus, because this can be really new and exciting. New, I mean new, okay? Also, an opportunity for you to clear your love karma and start from, you know, start fresh in the love department kind of thing, I do feel. In this connection, I feel first people are playing like hide and seek, to be honest, and they first, I think, hide their really opinion or very much true feelings in the very beginning. There is, but really a super critical look. This is a Virgo card. It's a full critical look to the other person, like really critics. And in the connection, if there is a distraction enters, or if a person feels distracted, they can instantly put some limits and maintain their self-boundaries. But a person who has skill, talent, emotional IQ, and skill and genius, may definitely honor that, and eventually make can make both of you easier. So in a way it can be very much karmic. There can be this on and off in the beginning. Now this is an interesting one really. I will let you know what the other cards and how the cards will be supporting this, but within you at least one of you has this I wanna arrive home, I wanna come home, and am I coming home with this person kind of feeling that. Is this like the right stop for me? You may be meeting in a vacation, in a time where first there can be a crisis, an unsettled time, a time maybe where you need to plan. It can be in a vacation or a vacation-like time for you. This person eventually can show up when you are making a plan, but universe is making some other plans for you, and this person is also among that plans. So this can be like the time this person show up. The courtship here with the upright King of Cups, well, it's really worth to notice. It's deep. Remember, with the water energy, water always in nature, it wants to go to the deep place. It's fluid and it needs to go always accumulate at the bottom. So it looks depth. The connection, your connection definitely looks depth there. You are looking for depth and they are also looking for depth. So there is a particular depth in your relationship. King of Cups is not eventually the emotional card. It's about understanding the emotional climate, but not really giving into emotions. This is about being emotionally mature. One of you here in this partnership, excuse me, can take this position. This person can be like a keeper. It can be like a keep, and for the time being, it's a reliable one. I mean, it is gonna feel reliable, and yeah, a lot of privacy, intimacy together, very private. Maybe some of you will hide this relationship first from people around you. There is always a private time together, exploring feelings, expressing feeling, very romantic, and also if there are things which will be like emotionally charged, people can also really keep their cool and ride out the storms together in order to reach successful outcomes. So it's a cuddly one, definitely, with a lot of sensuality, yes. And with this climate, the problems can be resolved. This is the constructive part. And as the value, Three of Swords, it is gonna be healing. The value that it is gonna bring to your life is it is okay to be vulnerable, and it is okay to be speaking out that vulnerabilities, insecurities, knowing that the other person won't take the advantage of it. Okay, you know, sometimes in life there are people who take the advantage of your vulnerability, like saying, oh, but at that time you said this and you were this and don't you remember that, and you know, this ugliness. This is not a person like that. That people are usually opportunists, claim to be your friend, eventually becoming like an enemy and they want to hit you like from when you are like most vulnerable. And internet has full of them as well, not only the real life but online platforms too. But with this person it is okay to be vulnerable. There is a healing element. Yeah, falsita reverse, no false feelings. It's authentic. It is just right there. It is genuine. A person, you know, acknowledges themselves. It is very genuine. The other person listens. Okay, they just listen. So, you know, it is gonna really create the value of being vulnerable, the power of being vulnerable in front of one person that you can trust. Not everyone, because there will be always people who will preying on you. I want to get one story card at this moment. This is like, you see the grasshopper, it's like shouting, like confessing the most intimate secrets, and she has some listeners here, and maybe it's a piece of orchestra here. It looks like a little tale, but these cards are storytell cards, so looks super cute, like you are openly acknowledging yourself. Some confessions maybe, but it is okay. It is okay. So people listen, and maybe you may be finding yourself involving in a community or a group of people through this person. This is also another thing. And speaking about yourself, speaking about your vulnerabilities, won't feel insecure and things like that. And the Strength, Page of Cups, and the Foundation. Yes, problems to be resolved we had here. The strength here is its creativity, another cup energy, youthful expression, childlike expression. Again, the vulnerabilities are the strengths here, that there is something which is tying you together. And the foundation is like, people maybe always had to fight with something in their lives. So they are like coming this relationship ready. And when it comes to maybe take some risks, they will take it. When it comes to stand up for something, they will do it. There was something with the wolves. For instance, there was this documentary about the alpha wolves, alpha male and alpha female wolves. Okay, so we have the alpha male and alpha female as a couple, and there is another alpha male now approaching. So there is going to be a fight between the alpha males, right? But the alpha female comes. Now, I'm gonna tell you how the partnership works in the wolves. The alpha female puts her head underneath the chin of the her partner, so that the alpha male can't bite. You see the strength there. This is really a good strength and foundation. So like those wolves together. This is to me the Seven of Wands. Really, sometimes it really feels like that. So also not making the difficulties more difficult than they really are, but rather always solving and not giving up easily. Eventually knowing when to give up. Knowing when not to give up. You know, there is in your cards, this foundation is what is really worth to go for and worth to battle with this person. Together you have a hard work. You will have a hard work. This can also, of course, you may bring it from your own personal private lives. And throughout this connection, there is some news. At least one person here is expecting to have. It seems this is gonna shape the relationship or its direction. Let's find the challenge and the obstacles. Or the challenge and obstacle is there is something with the friend circle here, or people who keep close to you, like something with the friend circle, something with like a group of people who are not that much of supportive, but rather talkative, you know, too much, but not supportive. So that what you are really together surrounded with will definitely affect that. The obstacle here can be, I was talking about this announcement, there is a particular anticipation and expectation in the relationship when this is gonna come. Like you are, both of you are waiting some conditions to get matured, and before the conditions get matured, what you are together planning is like cannot take place yet. So there is something with the time, and there you need to really protect your material wealth and your resourcefulness. The commitment and the long-term level, 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups is a separation card. So it seems due to the timing with what you are surrounded with, or due to these outside influences, some people make choice or disappoints the other. Like betraying to the fight you give together. 5 of Cups telling me that one person there is getting disappointed. Or, Gran Signore, we have another third influence to this relationship. So one person here may meet another person throughout the relationship, and the other one feels disappointment. So if you have someone, I mean, you need to make sure if the person doesn't have anyone around them, because then there can be a hurt, and you need to make sure, because this relationship can be eventually really good. But the third influence and also some family relations, the third influence can also come from a family of a person, may influence the connection here. I want to get some Desta cards because it's disappointment, and there is so much. So then with the Justice and the 5 of Cups, dear Taurus friends, can this be really a karmic relationship? Because with the karmic relationships, we pay our debts and the accounts settled, and then the separation occurs. So what you are attracting is eventually a karmic relationship. One person can be a bit time to time very ambitious, and that ambitions can create the sword pain there. And this is a card which talks about anything that you can do or have the potential to give and do, you can do for the relationship, but this is not gonna change the result, it says, but this is the most potential aspect. So this third influence, the group of friends, or I was talking about you may be introduced to people through this person, or they may be introduced to your people maybe. And I feel there is some kind of this restriction with regards to time here. Like, your person or one of you, I mean, has a very, you know, this group involvement, or they have a group identity. So that group identity is not something that like they can leave. And if the person wants the other person to choose in between relationship or the group identity, one person there choose the group identity. This is what I'm feeling. Thank you so much. So that was for your full awareness